You're stuck in a bad movie. You've sat through 45 minutes of film you hate, and instead of stopping, you think, well, I've come this far, and keep watching. It's a moment we've all been in, invested in something that's no longer giving us what we want, but feeling like we need to see it through. You're sitting on the couch, the remote control is in your hand, and all it would take is one click to end the misery, but something holds you back. It might seem like laziness or weakness, but what's really going on is that your brain is making a choice based on a small, immediate emotional reward. In this case, the satisfaction of not wasting the time you've already spent. This is the thread that ties everything together. The idea that our brains are wired to prioritize short-term emotional payoffs over long-term benefits. It's a phenomenon that plays out in many different areas of our lives, from the way we make decisions about how to spend our time, to the way we evaluate information and make judgments about the world. Take the sunk cost fallacy, for example. Your brain hates wasting effort already spent, even though that effort is gone either way and shouldn't factor in what you do next. This pushes you to keep investing in something purely to justify what you already put in, rather than judging it on its own merits going forward. Researchers found that people would choose a less enjoyable option purely because more money had already been sunk into it, even when told explicitly the past cost was irrelevant. It's as if your brain is trying to make the most of a bad investment, even if it means throwing good money after bad. But that is only half of it. The sunk cost fallacy is just one example of how our brains prioritize short-term emotional rewards. Another phenomenon that demonstrates this is choice overload. You open a streaming app with thousands of shows and end up scrolling for 20 minutes before giving up and rewatching something you've already seen. It might seem like you're just being indecisive, but what's really going on is that too many options are increasing the mental effort and anxiety of choosing well. With so many possibilities to compare, you start to feel like you're missing out on something better, and the fear of making the wrong choice becomes overwhelming. Past a certain point, more choice can actually lower both satisfaction and the odds you choose at all. Studies have shown that when people are presented with too many options, they're less likely to make a choice and less happy with the choice they do make. It's as if your brain is trying to protect you from the potential regret of choosing the wrong thing. But in doing so, it's also preventing you from making a choice that could bring you joy. But what happens when you do make a choice, and it's based on incomplete or inaccurate information? This is where confirmation bias comes in. You think a certain phone brand is unreliable, so every time you hear about one breaking you go see, told you, while ignoring the hundreds that work fine. Once you hold a belief, your brain preferentially searches for, notices, and remembers information that confirms it, while unconsciously filtering out or downplaying anything that contradicts it. This makes existing beliefs feel more supported by the evidence than they actually are. It's a powerful mechanism that can lead us astray, causing us to miss out on new information and perspectives that could help us grow and learn. Researchers have extensively reviewed this phenomenon and found that it's one of the most reliable biases in cognitive psychology. It shows up in memory recall, information search, and interpretation of ambiguous evidence. So what does this mean for trusting your own mind? It means that you need to be aware of these biases and mechanisms that are driving your thoughts and behaviors. It means recognizing that your brain is wired to prioritize short-term emotional rewards, and that this can sometimes lead you astray. It's not about being lazy or weak. It's about understanding how your brain works and taking steps to counteract these biases. By being more mindful of your thoughts and behaviors, you can start to make choices that align with your long-term goals and values, rather than just your short-term desires. And that's a pretty powerful thing. If you want to learn more about the fascinating world of psychology and how you can use it to improve your life, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one.